Nice Tracy. So welcome back to my channel. I just finished doing the Aries season energy report for all signs. Okay, so make sure you tap in and watch yours. It's uploaded to my YouTube channel. So watch for your sun sign, watch for your rising sign. If you feel like your readings don't resonate, then you need to watch for your rising sign and your moon sign and your sun signs. I channel messages for all aspects. Spirit gives me the messages, and you are led. Watch what you're led to watch and take what resonates. Okay, and you have all the 12 signs actually. And the reading was just very beautiful. So, in conclusion, I just finished Pisces, and I want to quickly pull a card for the collective so we know the entire energies available to all of us to work with for Aries season. Okay, all right, so thank you so much. What do we need to know as a collective body in Aries season? Like, how can we best experience? Okay, so first things first, two cards. First is forgiveness. Forgiveness, forgiveness. Let's learn how to forgive ourselves. Let's learn how to forgive others when they hurt us. Let's learn how to let things go. I just realized I can show my cards now. So let's learn forgiveness. Forgiveness is really just letting things, let the past just die. There's no need holding on to it. It's not about like forgetting or saying if you forgive you can't forget. No, it's none of that, because you holding on to that is just keep taking space away from you, to from experiencing so many other emotions, so many other nice feelings. Okay, so this this Aries season, you're going to have your experiences and your opportunities to really learn how to forgive yourself for moments you've let yourself down, forgive yourself for moments not you've put yourself in compromising situations, forgive yourself for moments where you doubted yourself, forgive yourself for moments where you didn't trust yourself. Okay, and then take yourself out on a date. So yeah, Aries season is all about putting yourself first. I am, I am. And part of it is also like watching how you speak to yourself. So be very much more conscious of how you speak to yourself, the words you pronounce on yourself, what you listen to. Okay. Remember, Saturn is also in Pisces now. So Saturn is may feel like there may be a lot of difficulty, and they'll force, almost like you'll be forced to spiritually mature, will be forced to develop in a Saturn has been in Aquarius all the while, so it's just been work on our groups, on how we can, as a humanity, how we can uplift our consciousness. Now Saturn has moved into Pisces, so the dissolution of boundaries. Now there's going to be a lot more. Your thoughts are going to be transmitted faster. Sometimes you may feel like you think something, and the person next to you just does the exact thing you've thought about. So there's going to be a lot more broken down barriers in between our levels of separation, right? So you're going to be seeing that all of us, we are actually just one entire organism, having different parts and having different experiences. Okay, so in this Aries season, do your part in contributing to that entire body by treating yourself good, taking care of yourself, so that, but that way, if you are treating yourself good, you inspire another person to also treat themselves good. And then if you imagine, if the entire collective, you start to see like, okay, in treating myself good means I need to make good decisions that not just serve me but also serve everybody, that serves my community, that serves the entire collective. That's because I'm not, as a politician, I'm not cheating, I'm not buying votes, I'm not rigging elections, because I know I'm not worthy of this position. I know I have nothing to offer the position. I can actually be more useful as being a mentor, or I can actually be more useful as working in a certain industry, or creating an enterprise in a certain industry, instead of wanting to enter. Okay, I've done readings all day. My words are starting to like boom, 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 boom. Instead of wanting to enter politics by force. But it will require you to actually like learn to come within and come home to yourself. So Aries season, Take opportunities to treat yourself nice. Take yourself out on dates. And dates are not just going to the expensive restaurants or getting dressed up and going to the clubs. Dates are go out into the forest, visit the ocean, really, really spend time with nature. Okay? Really, really spend time with nature. And you remember in Aries season, we're also having the partial eclipse coming up again, which is technically supposed to be in Taurus, which is supposed to be the Taurus new moon, but the moon is still in Aries. So that eclipse is happening in Aries. But then remember that this partial eclipse is the completion of the cycle that was started in 2022, around April, May, when we had the eclipse in Taurus. Okay, so Uranus is still here. So all those changes that were started then, if you stay true to yourself, if you fought for your self-esteem, if you fought for your self-respect, if you refuse to settle for what was beneath you, if you refuse to settle for crumbs and instead held out for what you know you truly deserve, now your reward is coming full cycle. Okay? Okay, baby. So Aries season, don't forget. See, red. That's the word. Red. And Aries is all about redness. Okay, that's the color of Aries. Red. Red is fashion. Red can be a bit. Aries can be a bit forward. It can be very. It can be very because it's a cardinal sign. It can be very. There's a lot of energy. Go, go, go. Zealousness, optimism. Um, throw caution to the wind. Let's just get this thing started. Let's just be on the move. Let's just go and we'll think about the consequences later. So it's good to do all of those, but if you are constantly in that place of, oh, I tried something new and it didn't work out, you'll not be using Aries energy wisely. So Aries energy is do it first. Okay, do it first and think about the consequences later. So if you're afraid of starting new things, if you're afraid of being initiatory, if you're afraid of taking up position in your life, of leading your life, if you're afraid of new experiences, Aries season might be a bit challenging for you. And that's because you now need to let go and forgive yourself of times where new projects, new endeavors didn't lead to where they were supposed to lead to. But overall, nothing happens for nothing in life. Okay, so even if you didn't reach your desired outcome, know that you went through that process so you could learn something that would now help you refine this new process, baby. Okay? And make sure you treat yourself out on a date, okay? It feels like there's messages coming in for you that is going to help you carry, that we are going to carry into Taurus season. Where you now need to, okay, we've started in Aries season. Okay, how can we ground our energy in Taurus season? We've showed the universe what we want. That's where we put out that energy and started these things. We've showed the universe what we want. So now we are going to, in Taurus season, we are now going to use our attraction powers to harness what is available for us, and we're just going to be attracting. We're not, it's not going to be about pouring energy out. It's going to be about working on what we've started by attracting the resources we now need to continue to build. So Aries season, make sure you plant those things. Okay, you know, I've been saying like, okay, 2023 just starting in March, so now it's time for you to start those seeds, plant those seeds. This is time for you to now start taking action on your new year goals and new year resolutions. Okay, all right, love. Have a very, very beautiful, bountiful, energetic, passionate, compassionate, caring, and exciting Aries season. I love you. Take care. And don't forget to visit my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ at Dr. B DRBII. Okay, and watch your Aries season energy report for all signs. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for liking the videos. Thank you for leaving comments. I truly, truly, truly love hearing from you. And if you're led to work with me, you can book a session in the link in the description box. Thank you so much. All right, baby. I love you. I am knackered. I need to go break my fast. Love you. Bye.